welcome back. Hi guys, welcome back
to Basic.
So we decided to start a Nachos series, and both with Nachos hard, and we thought, you know what, yeah, if we're gonna chat shit, we might as well be eating too.
Yeah.
And talk to you about some serious shit, because that's needed.
Yeah.
And today our topic is friendships, and just a lot of like general things that we need to speak about in terms of friendships. I feel like a lot of it's overlooked. But bear in mind, our experiences are different, everyone goes through different shit, everyone has different friends, everyone has different characters. But the first thing we're going to talk about, red flags in friendships, and why they are important, and why you should not dismiss them.
Do you think
our second
is phases?
Phases of friendship. And by phases we mean
people that come and go
in your lives, and how to deal with that,
and how to take that, and to realise that there are different phases.
Our last one is basically going to be the different types of friendships,
yeah,
and how they affect you.
Yeah, like girl
friendships, boy friendships,
relationship friendships. Yeah.
Let's begin. So red flags in friendships. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the time we overlook certain things just because we are friends, and I feel like people don't like see red flags in friendships as much as they would in like romantic relationships. 100%. Yeah.
Because I feel like, I don't know, it's so weird because you want, obviously when you're friends with someone, you always want to think like the best of them, and you always want to think that they have some sort of good intention behind it. Especially when it comes from people that you've been friends for a long time with. Like, you wouldn't expect them to do something just to do it, to like hurt you or whatever. So you kind of try to justify it. And there's little things that you just overlook because they're little things. But you know what? Little things add up.
And bear in mind, red flags, they don't have to be intentional. Like, they don't have to be malicious or nothing like that. Red flags are just red flags on its own. If the person is doing you dirty, or is not doing you right as a friend,
yeah,
no way, Jose. Regardless of how long you've been friends,
they should know better.
They should know better.
We're not talking about like petty things that you can get over or that. You know, we're not talking about petty arguments. We're talking about things that are actually disrespectful. Telling your business to other people. Because that's such a big thing. Because that's happened to us so many times before. If I wanted everyone to know, I'd put it in a fucking group chat.
By the way, we're not sitting here saying we're fucking perfect in the sense of everything. Because we're not. This is literally from experience. Another thing, just lack of communication.
100%.
That's where that stems from, even then.
Exactly. 100. Because if we trust each other with certain things, then of course I trust you not to, and I feel like I don't even need to tell you not to tell anyone. Certain jokes, yeah. Listen. We have a friendship group where it's all about roasting each other. Realistically. We all take the piss out of each other. But I feel like there's certain people that you might be friends with that you're not on that level for them to make certain jokes when they shouldn't be making those jokes because it's not appropriate. Or it's just disrespectful when you're like, who the fuck do you think you are? To know who your friends are, because people like to know your business. To know your business, to judge your business, but not everyone needs to know your business.
Not everyone needs to know your business, not everyone needs to be your friend. Not everyone has to like you. I personally would just vouch for, it's literally quality over quantity. Like, I feel like
we've learned that.
Like, recently anyway, like in today's age, I feel like more quantity over quality. If you deep it,
everyone wants to be bait.
Everyone wants to be chasing clout.
With which we've been friends since school. That we've stuck together. We're friends now. There's other people who have come and gone. We've had the same friends. Our true friends, our true friendship group, the people that have stuck together. We've had those friends since school time. But there's been people that have come into our friendship group, stayed, and then left or got kicked out, or however you want to put it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we mean by phases.
That's what we mean by phases.
That's what I mean by phases.
Yeah.
But I know people that are friends of this group of people for 10 minutes, they're besties. 2 weeks later,
I hate you.
they've moved on. Not even I hate you. They just don't chat no more. You know what? Sometimes people tell you about certain people, and you don't want to listen to it. You don't want to hear it.
Of course.
And fair enough, you shouldn't listen to it, what everyone says. But when everyone is telling you the same thing about this person, sometimes you need to open your ears, open your eyes, listen to it, and actually see we got fucked over.
Yeah, more time.
Because we didn't listen.
Deep it when, like, all sorts of opinions, negative, are coming around from different angles, from different people. Know that genuinely, like, this might sound a bit harsh, but know you're not the problem, yeah? If one person is being complained about by so many people,
Everyone.
it's really not going to make a difference when it's you. But once you've seen the wrong,
Into cut
like
it
the
off.
first couple times,
The more you allow that person to do that and they get away with it because you either don't say anything or you do, but then you let it go and you're like, let's sort it out, whatever, the more they're going to do it, the more, as you said, like this, just let things go. But you wouldn't let that go in a relationship.
alright,
So why would you let that go in a friendship?
Yeah.
And you know what? Shit happens, yeah? We have arguments. Me and you have had bad arguments before. Not that many, but we've had a few in our long friendship, you know? Don't make the same mistake twice. You know, for us to actually have a massive argument, it takes a lot.
Being vague as possible, because this is like quite personal. But in terms of phases and shit, like the length of friendship, and the quality, like they don't always coincide with each other. Like they don't always go. Like you can have very long friendships, and they're people that you're gonna like that you've been friends with since like decades. Let's talk about that, yeah. And then you have friends that have come into your life, like more recently. But the quality of friendship is so different.
Yeah, 100%.
And I feel like that's something before uni we didn't consider, because we just, like, if you deep it, like we've literally had our friends from day. And I feel like going into uni, even not just specifically speaking about uni friends, like even the friends that we have now, I don't think we've ever considered, like, I feel like in my head I always thought I'm gonna be friends with these people because I've known you, man, for like what, 10 years plus or whatever. You just have to understand, like, regardless of the situation, how long you've known them, people grow, and people grow in different ways.
You know what? I feel like this is very us, yeah. I had this friendship group in school, whatever, and I feel like when we left school, a few of us stuck together through college. Some people fucked off when they went to college, whatever, even though we were still all in the same area. We was all very much close together. We all had pretty much similar schedules. Then when we hit uni, even more people fucked off, and it was just like whoever was left, that's when you know that's your true people. And you know what, when I say fuck off, yeah, I mean like they just left, like no warning, and you know what, it's okay, you move to uni, you're gonna meet new people, you have different schedules, you have different, so it's not a problem. But it's a problem when you don't bother to keep in touch with your friends, and it's a problem when you completely forget about them, but then try to come back when you come back from uni. Am I a mug?
That's a personal, like, that's a very bad character trait for me, like
100%.
very bad, because that's not coming from us. Like, if you deep it,
More time is not coming from us.
No, because I left for uni, Scotland, 12 hours away, whatnot, and I still managed to keep, like, in touch with a lot of my friends, and that's because I put in energy, and whoever, you know, they put in effort as well.
About seeing each other all the time, because yeah, of course, everyone's busy. Everyone's got their own lives. You don't have to see each other every day. You don't even have to speak to each other every day.
It's a little hello in
It's a little hello. Are you alright? How's uni? How's
We're talking about our outer friendships, but yeah, just don't deep, like, the past and everything, like, it's relevant to an extent. Judge the people and judge your friends by how they act with you currently, and the people around you. And that's what's important, really. Not, right, I've fucked with this person for so long now, we'll keep it that way. It's
that's
like,
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, like, I fuck with you now.
It's about, that's what I'm saying. I feel like me and you have felt obligated to a certain extent to keep trying and to keep trying to
with certain
and even treat them as our close friends when realistically they're not our close friends. I don't speak to you, you don't speak to me, we don't see each other.
See you. I know about your life, I don't know what you're doing, what you're saying, like...
Are you alive?
Yeah.
Realistically, are you alive?
They're not close
heard
friends,
from you because you've been friends for so long, but I feel like recently we learned that just because you've been friends for a long time and then you stop being friends doesn't mean you still have to treat them like they're still your friends, or you still have to even say that's my friendship group when that's not your friendship group anymore. You know, when I say I'm going out with my lots, like my group of friends,
it's never them.
It's never them.
People grow up differently. You do your thing, B. I hope you're well. Type. Still, calm. We're not close friends anymore, but I still want to see you doing your thing. You know, type.
Just not anywhere near me. In fact, once people put me off, it's collapsed. You know?
Sometimes your friends aren't your friends.
You know?
But when I say we know. And I'm talking about our inner, like, circle.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
That will, like, that's not
like,
going to change anytime soon.
Like,
and as long as that's secure, minor.
100%.
That's all you need. That's what I mean. Quality over quantity any day, because more time. I only need you, Grace Amber. This is what I mean by, like, you know who your close ones are when you don't even have to question it. That our friendship group is so secure to the point it's just like, if we was to have the massive,
we'll never do
biggest,
anything like so big that would end our friendship.
It's impossible, physically impossible, because we're on the same wavelength.
No tea, no shade. Backtrack to a few weeks ago. That's like, if I could never expect, like, even our exes, you would never go out with my exes, any of my exes. It's not limited to one.
Really wouldn't.
Exactly. I wouldn't even go out with my exes.
Neither would I.
Your one ex. No, but I would never go out with your
One ex.
Your ex things.
So relax. Tell me what I was talking about.
Physically impossible. But often that is maybe if you like killed my mom. Or my pets. Or any of my family. Just maybe if you killed anyone. I don't want to be friends with a murderer.
Do you can't just kill someone just because of that? The reason was the fact that he fucking did something to me or my family or you.
That's different. Self-defense is different.
What if it's not self-defense, but it goes under excusable?
That's different.
Well, so if I just woke up crazy one day and went to kill someone.
My car.
In all seriousness.
She's my baby.
This stuff is just shit.
It's my own fault. Is it a phone dinging me to be looking at my... Man went...
We're going to talk about best friend friendships, boy friendships, girl friendships, and friendships in terms of relationships within a friendship group. That's a lot. You know who you fuck with and you know who your best friend is. That's not going to change. Like, I hope that's the case with many people. I feel like maybe one of the...
Some people have friendship, new best friends every day. No tea, no shade.
Like, defining, like, it is difficult because it's different for every person and two different types of people or whatever, and, like, how you lot get along.
Expectations.
I wouldn't call it expectations of you, though. Because they're not expectations, because I know you wouldn't do mad shit, or I know you wouldn't do anything like... You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got no expectations of you. There's no, like, boundaries on the list because we're both literally the same. But not the same, different.
I feel like we're starting to merge into one person.
We're different, Larissa. You're more... I'm
No.
more like... But, like...
People don't see you doing it. That's the problem. Not the problem,
But
but
do you
that's the
feel
thing.
like I do, though?
Yeah.
Maybe
But that's
just
the
in
thing,
front of
like-
you, because maybe you bring that out.
No, but you do it in front of me and you do it towards other people.
Who?
But like you would say it to me, but not necessarily do it to them, but you would do it to me for them, if that makes sense. Like you would go on about it to me about them, but you might say it to them in a nicer way.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm gonna say it to you, and I'm
She'll
gonna say it
just
to
say it
them
straight out.
exactly how I'm gonna, you know, like if we're in a room together, I'll get frustrated a lot quicker.
You think?
You know what? We accommodate to each other. That's what it is, yeah. It's about a friendship. We accommodate to each other. So if she's in a bad mood, I'm gonna be calm. And I'm gonna be like, okay, Larissa, this is your day to try to stop Daniela from murdering somebody. If I'm pissed off, then Daniela's gonna be nicer to me than she usually would be, so she doesn't piss me off. Or like, we both have like an anxiety. I will have days when I'm like, I don't want to order the food. I'm sitting here. I will have a tantrum if you make me stand up and order the food. So Daniela has to do it. But then sometimes Daniela's just fussing around. She's like, oh, Larissa, like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. Sit there. I feel like we literally accommodate for however we feel.
That's a very, very good explanation of things, because it's true.
That's basically how our friendship works.
Mm-hmm. Then we have those days where we just don't accommodate to each other because we're just so like...
But that doesn't happen often.
Not often, no. Because I know how many times I've told you to go pay. It was like, okay.
No. I'm like, here's my card. I'll just take it.
Like,
take
please
the card.
pay for it, I'll give you cash. Literally a battle of who says it first. Stores before, because we just didn't want to, like, more time I'd be like, Larissa, take my card and go pay. She'd be like, no, Daniela, I'm not going to do it. And then I literally just put it back, or I'll just like,
I'll be like,
have a tantrum.
if you don't order, we're not eating.
Boys versus friendship with girls. Friendships with girls are so much more difficult in the sense that...
It's so weird, yeah, because I feel like friendships with girls are harder because girls are girls, whatever.
Girls are girls,
and then
girls
friendships
girls
with boys are supposed to be easier.
But they're also hard.
But they're hard because sometimes you want them to take things seriously or in a certain way, but they don't. Friendship groups or whatever, both boys and girls.
You get different things from the different
people
100%.
and then different types of...
Yeah,
100%.
because the problem is you. In all seriousness, friendships with boys, like, I feel like the thing is, yeah, I would not even say it's like, it's less drama in the sense that it is less petty, bitchy drama. It's less girl drama,
yeah,
of course, because
I feel
boys.
Like our friends in particular can be very
dramatic,
and they can be
and
very
petty,
dramatic.
like, yeah, like,
but
boys
boys
can be
you know
dramatic
what?
too.
That's you know what? That's the thing, yeah. Boys are fucking bitchy. Boys are so bitchy.
They actually are.
They're so.
They're almost the same level.
It's almost worse, bro. I don't care. It's
as
actually
girls.
almost worse than girls. We love to be petty, but that's because we just love to be petty to each other.
It's just natural in our bone. Boys complain here and there, you know. Boys love, this is the tea. They love to chat. They love to bitch. We won't ever, that's the thing though, we won't ever explain it to the point where it's like, yeah, you're calm. It's the same with girls bitch. Because it's not the same with girls bitch. It's not the same way. It's a different type of bitching. But they do. Like, in the sense of, like, more time they'll chat about this guy and, like, what he's doing. And, like, judging, like, the man there. All of this type. But, like, it's never said out loud. Just because stereotypically, girls bitch more. The boys do too. Like, though it's never direct and on surface.
And they get over it.
100. It's take longer to go into it.
And deal with it.
And they're there complaining for so long.
100%.
But then they get out of it quick. Because more time, our guy friend will bitch continuously about a certain someone.
Or a certain thing, yeah.
And not realise until they're there, and will continue to do so, not having said anything, not confronting the problem, but then get over it so quickly.
You're my brother. You're my mirror. You're my mirror because we're so similar, but you're also different because obviously the mirror is like reversed. You're not.
Right, that's mad.
Very much get.
The boys keep me young. How weird.
But they just keep me stressed. And more in like I'm your mum kind of stress.
You're more the mum of the group in general, and I feel like I am the general baby.
But that's I feel like you all come to me.
Like Larissa.
Yeah, it's like luggage. Oh, Larissa. Payment. Larissa.
Because that's just personality.
Like realistically, if something's organised, is organised by me. If something needs to be organised,
like, if we was to go to a restaurant 100% she's the one sorting out the payments. Like,
I don't mind it because I'm so
OC.
OC about everything, so I'd rather do it myself.
I genuinely feel like it's because everyone thinks you.
But I feel like everyone trusts me to do it.
Because you have the mother aura type shit. Relationships in friendship groups.
Don't do it, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Because you know what? If shit fucks up, and I'm not even talking about, you know what, just don't do it. If shit fucks up, you're fucked. You're not okay with someone to then have to go and see them because they're going to be at the same motive as you. And you two are, there's bare tension, people know there's tension.
It just makes
and you're not really
weird.
trying to speak, and it's kind of awkward because everyone thinks, they're like, oh, are they together? They had an argument, what's going on? And then you have to see them. Maybe you don't want to fucking see them. Move on to a new relationship or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's awkward. Or you don't want to feel like you don't want to go somewhere. Or bring in your new thing or whatever to a motive because your ex is going to be there.
It just don't work, hands down.
Having friends that are also friends with your ex. Having friends that are friends with people you're not friends with or do not like. It's a lot of shit to deal with. Because I feel like, yeah, okay, you are supposed to be mature and all of this, and yeah, we're grown people now. Even if you don't want them to bother you, they'll just be at the back of your head. And yeah, of course, you're supposed to separate that. And separate your friendship and your relationship. Even though I know deep down I'm not going to go and tell my shit to other people. That might imply something, even if you do it subconsciously. There's going to be something at the back of your little head or big head. We was friends with da-da-da, and then our friends were no longer friends with da-da-da. And then they didn't want us to be friends with da-da-da. And then that all got complicated.
We learn from our mistakes, so in this entire conversation, friends to me and my close friends, that like, in my eyes, there is such a big difference in the levels of like, these are my close friends, but this shit's family, bro. Like,
100%.
Whatever was to happen, like, it's almost like blood. Like, more time, like, it would just be shit that you go through, and then you just know that at the end of the day, there's these two people that I will go to always. Like, who do I go to? Like, it was like, no, fuck this. I don't want to be here. Imagine I was with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I made him wait outside because I just couldn't. They so
vividly. I don't even remember.
Shit, man, I think I was to go see Lewis and Annie, whatever.
Realistically, it's a very big inconvenience.
It's
nice having. I'm assuming it's nice.
having a boyfriend, and then a friendship,
and then a friendship group, but a boyfriend that you can take with you to group motives. But if anything was to happen between you two, they won't ever see each other again. I feel like that's the best way to go.
Yeah, because that's what I mean.
At this age, anyway.
We get different things from different relationships. Every situation is different. Every relationship is different. Characters are different, and whatever. And I feel like you need separate entities in order to just feed the different parts of you. Biggest convenience at the same time to be with someone in the same friendship group. Everyone knows your shit.
100%.
Everyone knows what's going on. Everyone sees it. Everyone hears it because we're in the same environment. We're around, like, we're in the proximity of everyone, and everyone just knows what's going on. And most of the time, it's not always the case of like, yeah, you're grown enough to like
deal with it
and get over it. But it don't even matter like if you're grown. If it makes a person uncomfortable,
it makes you feel some type of way, voice it.
You can't just disregard
it. And you don't say anything. It doesn't mean it doesn't bother you. Even if you act calm, that does not mean it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable and it doesn't make you feel the type of way.
And to the surrounding people, they will feed off you naturally. Know. Like experience. It's just a case of just like when things go left,
they go left.
They just go left. Is when they bring their new thing, and everyone's to everyone to the collectives and that, and it's a big thing, and everyone's thinking, rah. She did this, but he did her dirty.
Don't let. If you have one friendship group and your ex is gonna be there, don't bring your new thing to the collective motive. Just don't do it. It avoids people feeling uncomfortable. It avoids people feeling awkward. It avoids everyone else thinking what's going on.
It doesn't even matter if the other person don't mind. But when that whole New Year's situation was occurring, in my head it was more just like me, like I'm so over it, like why the fuck should I give a shit? And I didn't take in consideration like the general view of you lot. as my friends.
You choose your friends and you need to look out for red flags. You don't owe people shit.
Same energy out,
Same energy in.
And that's how friendship should be.
You got me, now I've got you later.
Yeah.
There's going to be people in your life that you're going to think they're going to be your friends forever. But then you grow up, you move on, and you realise they were never going to stay in your life for as long as you thought they would. And there's going to be people that you might even realise you're going to be so close with until the time comes, and then you won't get rid of them.
Like, if you struggle hearing some real shit from them...
Oh yeah, of course. Have to be straight up with your people, bruv.
Because more time, that's what friendships are like. You pattern them when things are... When things need to be patterned. Because if you was moving the type of way, I would tell you. Vice versa.
But that's the thing, I would expect you to, as my friend, to tell me.
Yeah. Know you best, and all it is they want the best for you. Not your friends if they're letting you move
a type of way without saying
so if you're moving scatty and they're not saying shit, they're not your friends. They're not your friends. They don't care about you. They'd much rather you move scatty.
Honestly.
And then for them to look at you in the sidelines and make comments. They be the ones like looking at you, watching you do all of this, then go and telling other people what you're doing, what your business is.
You need to appreciate the people that actually tell you
what's up. Because that's what it is. That's what friendship is. Because if I can't sit here and tell you, listen, I'm worried for you, or I don't think what you're doing is correct,
100%.
Then there's no trust, there's no comfort, there's no wavelength there's no meeting of minds. Like, you're going to be afraid of, like, if there's certain issues or problems that arise and you're afraid of saying certain things, like lack of communication because you're afraid that this person might feel a type of way about it, and of course you don't want to upset them. That's different. But we're
then
talking
at the same time, you should feel comfortable enough to be able to tell them.
Of course, eventually.
You know they might feel some type of way about it. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel when you should say it.
Exactly.
Maybe just find the right time to say it.
The right time to say it, 100%.
But it's better said. Yeah. It's better said than just later than just left alone and not ever been said.
Like, we're big on have certain morals with each other.
Yeah, in terms of friendships and how we treat each other.
Like the way you put yourself out. If I fuck with one person and then the next like my friend is then going to so and so and no.
Respect is big in the friendship, bro.
And it works both ways.
You need to respect people's opinions. You need to respect people's actions. You need to respect people's personal
respect don't go both ways. Respect goes all sorts of ways.
100%.
It's not I respect you, you respect me, therefore we're gonna do. It's how I respect you, how you respect me, how we respect each other, and how we put that out.
Yeah.
So
thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Socials are linked down in the description box. Like, subscribe, comment on any types of videos you want to see, any video ideas. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. Bye.